students at Urban Assembly School for Careers in Sports are doing the complete opposite of athletics. They're trying to write their first novel.
The best part for me is I'm able to write what I believe I can do in my future.
They're participating in National Novel Writing Month, or Nanowrimo.
There are two things I really love about Nanowrimo. One, whether you're writing for fun or as your job, writing requires discipline. And it takes a lot of discipline to write 50,000 words in 30 days. Secondly, I'm increasingly convinced that while no great book can be written in a month, no great book can be written in a first draft no matter how long it takes you to write it. Books are made in revision. For all three of my novels, I have deleted more than 90% of the first draft. And everything that people like about my books emerges in later drafts.
So Nanowrimo is a creative experiment, basically, and I think it's a great one. I think the openness of it is one of its strengths. I think it's totally awesome that people who have never written books before, myself included back in 2009, are suddenly picking up a pen and deciding to do something crazy and awesome.
These New York 9th graders are trying to hit their own target, around 9,000 words, pouring their hopes and dreams onto paper.
Like I wanted to be an Air Force pilot. I'm writing about an Air Force pilot. I'm doing all the stuff that I'm looking forward to for myself. So just writing, it's like writing a fictional autobiography.
The first National Novel Writing Month took place in San Francisco back in 1999, and 21 people took part then. Last year, more than 250,000 people took part in NaNoWriMo. These young writers can record their progress online. And Mr. Scott says after the first week, you could hear a pin drop.
I think to myself, how does he want us to write a novel? Like, isn't that like for people that like either go to school for it or anything like that? But as the day goes on and I start writing and I start playing everything in my mind, everything was easier.
It gets to the point where everything just flows out, you know? It's easy because you make your own story. So you just write how you feel and you just pour everything out onto the paper. So it just, your whole story is just you.
You're not writing a novel, you're writing a first draft. So comparing what you've written to published books is like comparing lobsters to applesauce. Think of NaNoWriMo as a month where you create a lot of raw footage that you can edit into a novel later. So there's no point in being jealous or intimidated by people who have higher word counts than you. It's just raw footage.
Never want to write a novel. A lot of people want to write a book. So sit